see, I have a little battle going on in my head. You see the price, it goes down, but in my mind, I'm like, Bitcoin is going to go back up. Like, I
Right.
have no doubt in my mind, Bitcoin will go back up. Strategy, it's going to follow what Bitcoin does. It'll go back up. But we all know, like with these ETFs, we get a little more of the downside than we do the upside, right? How much is it going to go back up?
That's true.
Is it going to go back up to, I'm at around just under $14 cost basis on MSTE. Am I going to get back up there? Maybe
But if it's
You never know.
strategy hits 500.
No, but let's say MSTE is going to go back up to 10 to $12 a share. Would it be better to buy it now at 550?
Absolutely. That's
Right?
the conundrum in my head. That's where I get in this battle of thinking. Like I said, I in the last month I've bought, I don't know, about 300 shares in the last month.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going to spend some of the money I have sitting in my account on some more shares. But I feel I don't want to, but I want to.
Yeah. See, that's what happened with Tesla, right? When Harvest came out with their TSLY ETF, I wanted $5,000 worth. That was my limit. And it was between 12 and 13 bucks a share. As soon as I bought my $5,000 worth, it went down. Right? It just kept going down. And then once it started going back up again, I'm like, okay, because I think it got down around 5 something. Once it started going back up to 6, 650, 7, I started adding in more, and I was able to bring my average cost down to, I think, 8 something, right? So now I'm in the green.
Nice.
If I had never bought more, my average cost would still be over 12 bucks.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it's going to disappear. I don't think this ETF is going to collapse or anything. I highly doubt it. So yeah, I think I'm going to cap it at probably like 2,000 shares of it. I think that'll be my absolute.
What are you at right now?
Maybe just over 1,100.
Okay. What is that? What is the percentage of your overall portfolio though? Like 50%?
Trying to do the math. No. Now that's GME. No. Just kidding.
But I start trimming.
I think it's around. I think it's 17%.
Oh, that's
a
not
little
bad.
high. It's not horrible, but a little high, but not horrible. But I've been building up a lot of my other positions now, right? I like, Utes and so on.
Yeah.
The defensive ones for, in case something does happen. But yeah, I'm going to keep building it. You know what? For even on the whatever just over $5 now, 35 cents. Even if it goes down to 30 cents, it's still a hell of a distribution.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And we all like. I just don't want to find myself chasing a number.
Sorry, what?
Do you have MST or you don't?
I have some. I still have. I haven't been adding to it though. I have some of it in my non-register, and I have some of it in my FHSA. So I'm just like, I'm gonna leave it there, and then collect the distributions, and then see what I want to do with the distributions. I'm in no rush to like sell it or add to it or whatever, considering this heightened volatility with strategy isn't going to go away anytime soon. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know what I want to do with it yet.
Hey everybody, it's Shawn here from Better Call Paul, along with Paul from Better Call Paul and JJ from Convos with JJ. We're here for our bi-weekly chat, and we're going to discuss what's been going on for the last couple of weeks. And Paul and I are having a little experiment with our margin accounts, and we're here to talk about it tonight. Let everybody know how it's going. Paul and JJ, how you guys been?
Doing just fine.
Yeah, we've been doing good. The market's been kind of boring the last couple of weeks, but
too boring for my taste.
It is what it is, right?
It certainly has, but it hasn't been a bad opportunity to buy.
This is true. And we're going to find out who's been buying more in their margin account, me or you.
Well, I actually,
I'll probably win this game, but
not percentage-wise. Not percentage-wise.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually went on a little spree today. I've been so busy at work. I finally had a couple hours this afternoon to go over the numbers and what I have been buying. But today I went and I added to my margin account today. I picked up 50 shares of H.
Nice.
Okay.
I picked up, Paul and I were chatting a little bit back and forth. I took Paul's advice and picked up some QQCL.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yep. And I picked up some more ENCL and some more UTES.
Wow.
I think today, Yeah, today I spent about like $3,300.
Oh, wow. So I think you might be ahead of me
Yeah,
now. How
yeah,
much have
I'm
you
up to
spent
about
in total
50,
in your margin account?
just shy of 5,800.
Oh, wow. I'm at 4,000.
Yeah, I kind of went crazy today.
Yeah.
Any particular reason, or is it just was it just in preparation for this chat, or
Uh, no, you know what? I even last week when we, received most of our distributions last Saturday, I still haven't spent any of it. I still have it all sitting there in my account because I honestly I don't know what I want to buy. I've been looking at what I'm down in, try to lower cost average and everything, but I haven't actually spent any of that money yet. So I
Mm,
just thought, well, let's look at the margin account. We're quickly rolling around again to ex-dividend dates. They're here before you
it's
know
coming
it.
up again? Yeah, real
I love
fast.
it every month.
Oh, so you didn't spend any of your dividends.
No, I haven't spent any of it yet. And actually, I'll let you guys in a little secret. I actually did start selling off some of my GME.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
I
you
sat,
gave up waiting on it, eh?
man, I did some math. Like I have about $12,000 Canadian tied up in it. Now, if I had have cashed in that $12,000, 4 or 5 years ago and actually received monthly distribution money, I could have doubled that money by now.
Yeah.
So
You
maybe
also have to
it's
factor in the opportunity costs of what else you could have bought with your shares that you're tied up with.
Yeah.
So that's the
absolutely.
thing, right?
Yeah. So I need to stop missing out on this.
Yeah. So,
It's a lot of capital tied up doing nothing.
so you
And
sold shares, but you haven't bought anything yet.
no. So I just have the cash. I converted the cash to Canadian,
Yeah.
and on top of my,
You
was
could
it
have left it in
1,000?
USD though, couldn't you?
I don't buy anything US other than the GameStop. I really don't buy any American stocks.
Do
I
you
just
have
buy.
a separate US dollar account with Wealthsimple? Were you paying for that or no?
I
Oh, you
do. I
are,
do pay
aren't
the
you?
Yeah, I do pay the $10 a month for it.
Oh. Well, then you could have kept it in USD, so you could have skipped that conversion. Because remember, you just lost 1.5% in conversion fees when you converted it back.
I did, but I won't buy anything American. Not that I have anything against them. It's just I feel more comfortable with all the Canadian ETFs and everything.
That's fair. We have a better selection overall, anyways, in terms of in terms of being more broad based and sector diversified. So,
Yeah. So like on top of the, it was 1,056 in distributions. I cashed in another $1,200 in converted into Canadian $1,200 in out of my GME.
very nice.
So
So you got some
yeah,
money to spend. You know what? I don't know if you thought of this, but if you had a bought today, like Biggie or Canny or like Estee, you would get your dividend on the 22nd.
yeah. I was looking at them, and I think Biggie was down today too. I think it was like 26 cents or something. It was down.
They're pretty much
So
all
yeah,
down today.
yeah. I wish I had more time. It's just at my job, it's my really busy time of year. So even this afternoon, finding the half hour I had to pay a little attention to my account, I was happy with that.
Yeah.
I don't want to. It's money. It's real money, right? I don't want to rush into just spending it because it's sitting there, right? I want to make wise decisions with it.
You know,
If not, I would've
funnily enough, for your margin accounts moving forward, I don't know if you noticed, but Leon and I started a new series called Beyond the Paycheck.
Yeah,
And
I saw that.
Our first episode is actually releasing tomorrow. All the editing is done. So it'll be the first thing that you might see first thing in the morning, where we talk about the mindset's perspective when it comes to margin and everything.
absolutely.
Is Leon using margin as well, or he's going to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, wow.
our Blossom group chat is now called the margin chat, right? Because pretty much
too
everybody
funny.
has one.
Pretty soon it's going to be the day trade with Sophia and all her.
Oh my god,
She's been
making
killing
it
it.
killing it, eh?
ridiculous. I mean, she's kind of doing this full time at this point, right? Because she's on leave. So
She on
I'm just
mat leave?
she's not working at the moment, so I guess this is her hobby or like full time hobby, I guess, at least for the moment. So might as well, right?
Wow.
But like, damn, her risk tolerance is
It's huge.
it's high.
Yeah.
She's playing with 100% margin requirements. I'm like, okay, and she's doing this in her margin account.
Wow.
Really?
Part of it is in her margin account, and the rest is maybe in her No, she hasn't started doing her Lira. I think it's mostly in her No, she's also doing it in her TFSA. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
Wow.
Ooh.
She's doing well though, eh? She's people probably don't know what we're talking about, but
Yeah.
You can leave that as a mystery.
I guess she's day trading, right? Technically, and seems like she's making about 500 to 1,000 a day.
She just has to be wary since she's doing in her TFSA not to buy the same stock back. Otherwise, that could be flagged long term.
Right.
That's the only thing.
Yeah, even doing multiple trades of buying and selling of different stocks, even that'll raise a flag.
Oh yeah, within the shorts period. So that would be you don't want the CRA on your radar because that does not go away easily.
No, you're not at all. You can't beat them.
Not at all.
They do what they want.
So you've been changing your portfolio up a bit, JJ?
I have.
Are you trying to go more conservative, or you're rebalancing?
I'm mostly rebalancing and getting rid of the ultra high yielders because number one, I don't have enough time because every time I do receive a distribution every month, let's just still go with all the YieldMax and the round hills that I do still have. I kind of with the amount of time I'm spending elsewhere, and the fact that I'm still tracking. I like to track everything myself, just from a week to week basis. But at this point, it's getting very annoying to do it. So I think I'm gonna the maximum I'll probably do would be bi-weekly, and for the most part, I'll probably just leave it at monthly. It's just because it's just too much work, and frankly, I don't need to, especially in the non-registered accounts. I don't really need to have to track. Mostly just to decrease the amount of realized gains that needs to be done in any of the margin accounts, which is also probably why everything is going to monthly, especially in the non-registered accounts. Even with the registered accounts, it's just too much work. It's kind of a headache at this point. So basically by year end, because I did a year end part 2 post, and frankly speaking, there will be a part 3 post probably this week again, just to get rid of the rest of all the yield maxes and just to streamline, because right now overall I still have 31 holdings. It's just way too much to look at, and most of what's left are sitting in the 0.1%. So it's like, well, let's just get it. Just get rid of it. It's just, what's the point in having them there?
Yeah. I'm still at 37 positions, so I'm trying to figure out which one's going to go. I think I have an idea of which one's next to go.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking about getting rid of my TSLY from YieldMax.
You still have it too?
I still have it too. And it's
I'm down to 8 shares after their 10-to-1 reverse split. I'm like, what's the point of holding this thing?
I think it was probably the very first YieldMax fund I ever bought. That and maybe OARC. And the reason why I think I don't mind getting rid of it, other than the fact that it's reverse split, 2 or 3 times already. I have YTSL from Purpose, and it's doing phenomenal. And I have TSLY from Harvest, and it's doing really well. So why do I need another Tesla ETF that's not doing well? Might as well just get rid of it. And it's a weekly pair, like you said. So I got to track the dividends every week. You
get like you get like $1 every week. It's like it's ridiculous. $1 minus 15% every time, right? I'm assuming it's in your TFSA.
Yeah, I have it in both. I have it in my RSP and I have some in my TF.
At least get rid of the part in your TFSA. It's not helping it at all.
I'm going to get rid of all of it. It's going to go. It's got to go.
It's on the chopping block. Yeah. Say goodbye.
Paul is getting worried when you said you were getting rid of TSLY. I was like, the Harvest one? Like, it's doing great.
No, but a friend of mine, he sold all of his YTSL. He thought maybe Tesla was at its peak.
Well, could be.
Could be, but I don't know. Purpose seems to hold that one really well, and the distribution is really good. Like, it's been floating around $25, $26, and they pay 60 cents. So I like it.
Do you pay attention to currency hedging or no? As part of your strategy?
No.
I mean, because the Purpose one is Canadian hedged, and Harvest one is not hedged. Yeah. So do you have a preference in between the two, or would you want to just pick one or hold both?
See, I had the YTSL one long before Harvest came out with theirs. That's why I have both. I don't know if at some point in time I'll get rid of the Purpose one. We'll see. But for right now, I just keep them both.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Hey, it works out, right? So if you don't have a precedent, might as well just hold both.
It pays me $780 a month, and I have no NAV erosion. I mean, I can't complain.
For now.
It's going to
Because
make
Tesla's doing okay.
Yeah, that's true. But you know what?
As soon as Tesla Tesla's gonna be Tesla. So as soon as it goes down again, well, it's just tracking Tesla. So
purpose, the ETF, it went as low as $11. That's when I should have been buying it, when it was at $11.
What is that now? 25?
Yeah, 25. Yeah. I think it was about 26 last week. It dropped down a little bit. But even if I don't know, unless you think Tesla's going away, it could go down, because you know Tesla, right? Tesla could drop a couple $100 a share overnight and recover slowly or fast, which either way.
Yeah, but I think you got to look at the big thing. Like they approved Elon Musk's $1 trillion pay package, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's going to let it slide. I think he's going to be working hard on it. I know it's not just the car manufacturing, it's the robots, it's so on and so on, but I can't see it sliding anytime soon.
Yeah,
well,
apparently
Paul, what moves did you make this week in your margin account?
We didn't talk about your account. Yeah, that's true.
In my margin account, I bought ENCL, so I added another. I don't buy, like, you know, you were saying you bought 50 shares or whatever. I buy in $500 increments. So whatever fraction that works out to be. So I bought $500 of ENCL. I bought another $500 of Utes and $500 of HDIV. So I added, originally I was going to buy an extra $500 per week and kind of build the account slowly, but I added $1,500 this week. So it's going a little. It's going a little faster than $500 a week. Like right now, I'm looking at it. It's not too bad. I think I owe them $3.70 in interest. We're already the 12th of December, and I'm going to make like $51 in dividends. So I think it's going to pay off.
Yeah,
sounds nice.
That's that's great.
Of course, I don't know if you guys noticed, but as soon as I started buying more ENCL and Utes, they started going down in price.
Yeah,
right.
It's going to do its thing.
Maybe we need Paul to sell so it'll go back up in price.
Yeah,
maybe.
just let me know when you want to sell, and I'll sell first. Then it'll skyrocket. It's the reverse
Paul factor.
It's true.
It's the shorting Paul ETF, basically.
Yeah.
We could create one. Just do the opposite.
JJ, how about yourself? What did you make any moves in your margin account this week?
I did. Did you not follow me on Blossom? I posted my trades.
Sean's too busy at work.
I'm not like Paul. I have a real job.
True enough.
No, normally, you know what, JJ, the rest of the year, November, December, I'm crazy busy at work. I don't have time to, like, normally, you know what, I can go grab a cup of tea and kind of scroll through what's going on in the outside of work world, but November, December, I don't have time.
That's fair.
Even tonight, it was, normally I'm home by 6. Tonight it was.
Yeah, what a surprise. Yeah, by the way, audience, we're filming this at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can probably see
my fault this time.
The different levels of energy, yeah.
Yeah, and look, JJ, if we read your post on Blossom, then we're not going to have anything to talk to you about.
That's fair.
Right?
So, yeah, I'll just tell you. So, 2 days ago So, we're tracking about 2 weeks of progress. So, did I do anything last week? No, I didn't. Okay. So last week I bought, specifically for my margin account, I bought 500 shares of HYLD and then 2,000 shares of Utes. And then this week I made a bunch of moves. You can read all about that. We probably won't go through all the rebalancing I did. But in terms of my margin account specifically for this week, yesterday I bought 400 shares of HYLD, 500 shares of HDIV, and then another 1,600 shares of Utes.
All in your margin account?
Yep.
Wow. See, I saw some of your posts on Blossom. I did read some of it, but they seem like smaller buys, like 20 shares of this, 15 shares of that.
Yeah, those are just from the distributions coming in. So it's just regular DCA. Yeah.
I didn't see any like 2,000 shares of Utes. That's a big buy.
They're all under the margin part, which this is where all the big buys are made.
So
because remember in my registered account,
more margin, or you sold something in your margin account?
No, taking out more.
Taking out more.
So originally, I took down pretty much $150,000 worth of margin when I sold all of my YieldMax and Roundhill. So that was about 3 weeks ago. So I was done with that. I was like, because I need to factor in the year end and what would happen. Because I remember the last time we were talking, was sitting really close to that $100,000 threshold in terms of the foreign taxes that you need to like tax slips that you need to submit, or like at least be prepared with. And I frankly, in our just account, I'm just like, nah, I don't want to deal with this. And plus, well, in terms of the USD holdings, from a total return perspective, based on the fact that because the margin rates that you get on with Wealthsimple, it's 3% higher than what you can borrow in Canadian. And based on that 3%, which compounds a lot, and you're not necessarily getting better total returns wise, because total returns are what matters most in a margin account, not just distributions. Because even if you collect high distributions, if you have a falling NAV price, that basically negates whatever you collected. Yeah. So that makes zero difference in terms of what you can actually like your floating margin rate is basically overall going down if you have using the ultra yielders, even if you're getting like a 60% distribution, but your 1 year stock price goes down like 80%, like same amount. Effectively, you've moved nowhere. And plus the fact that in an Argent, because it's in non-registered, you actually paid 15% on the distribution. You're withdrawn. That 15 part of the 15% gets taken away as a tax credit, which is withheld by the IRS, and all the distributions you've collected technically are treated as foreign income, because there's no foreign treaty in a non-registered account. So from a tax perspective, you're technically falling further away. You're actually performing less. You're performing worse had you just hold regular Canadian holdings, because all else the same, you would get a much better tax. It would be way more tax favorable if you were holding all Canadian. So looking through all those factors, it didn't make any more sense holding the USD holdings. So I removed basically 150,000 worth of margin from that, and then start slowly adding back, keeping track of the fact that my margin availability is right now sitting in that 65%, 60% range. So
yeah, that's not
adding
good
back
at
slowly
all.
here and there.
Yeah, that's really bad. Paying more interest to borrow the money, 3% more, paying 15% on your dividends, paying taxes. That's terrible.
You do get, technically speaking, you get that 15% back as a foreign tax credit when you're filing your taxes.
Okay.
But it's not necessarily a good thing, because technically it's what you paid for, right? So it's it's not good or bad technically.
Yeah.
So
do you have any YieldMax left, or you're out completely?
I have, in terms of YieldMax specifically, I still have that little ulti position that I still had still sitting there. That's basically funneling all the mini distributions I could still collect all into my other holdings in my RSP. I still have the YMAG position. That's performed relatively well. I still have that specifically in my margin. I still have that in my TFSA, and I still have that in my FHSA. And then I still have the single YieldMax holdings in Coney, MSTE, and Tesla still in my FHSA as well. In my first FHSA that I opened with Questrade. So the FHSA I have with Wealthsimple, they're all Canadian, which is where I did a major rebalancing, and I started that HEQL case study that we talked about last time. And I still, so with the FHSA that I have at Questrade, that was all in USD. So I need to do some major cleaning up in that account.
It's a lot of work.
It is.
That's why I'm liking the idea of bringing my positions down. The more I can get it down, I think the easier it's going to be.
Oh yeah,
just simplify things.
Because because in the FHSA I have the YMAX position, the very little bit of YMAX I still have. I still have YMAG in there. I have the Coney, MSTE, NVIDIA, and Tesla in there, which are paying every week, which is very annoying to track their distributions. It's like, what, $5, $5 to $10 every week. This is like, what's the point of tracking this? This makes no sense.
Yeah,
it makes no difference, because I don't want to be wasting time tracking like these spreadsheets, where else I know I can make way more, outside of these spreadsheets. So it makes no sense to keep them. And so I'm actually going to be consolidating them into the USD, like .U positions that we have on Canadian. So, which is great. So we have the HHIS.U and the HYLD.U, you know, just consolidate into those and avoid that 15%, which makes up a huge portion of the distribution. Plus in a registered account, which every registered account besides the RSP, you don't get that 15% back. It's just lost forever. So when your distribution makes up a huge chunk of your total returns, that 15% actually matters a lot towards your total returns. That is gone forever. So it makes no sense to keep holding it.
Apparently with RBC, you know, Perry, what he does is...
Yeah, I listened to your episode. I listened to that episode.
He claims back some of the 15%. If they deemed it to be rock as opposed to
I think the big banks, I think all the big banks do this calculation for you, but none of the commission-free ones. That you have to go chase yourself.
Yeah,
so it's like too much work. I'm just like, I don't even know how to start. I'm just like, I don't want to waste so much energy doing this. I might as well just get rid of it and not keep holding it.
So Shawn, are you tracking your margin account? Like how much interest you're paying, how much you're going to make in dividends?
I just, you know, like yes, not quite fully. I just need December to be over. Like
we got to turn Shawn into a spreadsheet guy.
At least a mini one.
Yeah, like.
What are you doing to track right now? You're just looking at Wealthsimple directly?
No, like right now, stock events.
Okay.
But I just
stopped using them.
Did you? How come?
Yeah, very inaccurate. And then I'm just like, I started using Snowball, which is way better. I started using Div Tracker, and the majority of when I glance on my phone. And I don't because I don't log into Wealthsimple that often because I don't want to keep logging in, privacy issues. So the majority when I want to glance at it, at the stock charts, I use the Yahoo Finance because everything is just held there. It's actually way better. But in terms of that, actually, if you want to look at the forward projected distributions, I would say Div Tracker is pretty good.
Really?
And Snowball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was
stock
actually
events.
looking...
Stock events is pretty old school at this point. I've stopped using it. They're not very accurate with their distributions anyways, because they don't always update it properly. So it's like, and this makes sense to keep using it.
You just have to know the secret, JJ. If any of them are wrong, you tell Paul, and Paul emails them, and they fix it right away.
Okay.
Yeah, they're actually, it's amazing. They're actually pretty good. They'll email you back right away, and then within a few hours, they'll fix it. But you know what I'm doing now with my margin account is, with stock events, I always went on and just put, okay, I bought 500 shares of Utes at whatever price and just entered it, right? Now with my margin account, I enter the buys like as an actual buy on that day, a specific share amount and the price.
Okay.
Whereas before I was just entering in, you know, if I had a certain number of shares. Like there's two ways you can enter into stock events. So now I'm doing it the more detailed way.
Okay. Does it make a difference?
Which I'm hoping it should be more accurate.
Well, that's what when JJ was mentioning the other apps. I was looking for a second app so I can track everything in the margin account on a separate app. Or I was going to pay for stock events to get their pro version, and when you can have more than one. Oh, the look on JJ's face, that sounds like a bad idea.
Well, I signed up for passive, right? Because Darren, the crazy Canuck, he uses passive, and I wanted to be able to talk to him about our portfolios, but RBC is not connected to them. So I connected my Wealthsimple account, and then I went to connect my RBC account, and they don't connect. They don't connect there. They don't connect to Blossom. So
ever since I connected my margin account with passive, it just keeps bugging out. It keeps disconnecting every 3 weeks or so, and it does not show the proper numbers. So I stopped using passive too. So I'm just
yeah, I haven't looked at it since. And the other thing I realized was with Blossom, I had manually entered my RBC account. But I haven't updated it. So it's totally wrong. It's completely wrong.
Are you connected automatically with Blossom? Because now I have most of my accounts connected with Blossom automatically. It's like, okay.
I am for Wealthsimple, but RBC won't let you.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah,
okay.
RBC's terrible. I want to get away from them.
I've a couple times I've been...
At least the one good thing, automatically sends you back your rock. Is that the case?
Yeah, I guess. I guess if you're making as much as Perry, and I think he said last year he got a couple grand back.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Hey, it makes a big difference. Sorry, Shawn, what were you gonna say? I think before I
don't
cut you
remember
off.
now. It couldn't have been too important. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Actually, JJ, earlier you were saying you have a Questrade account as well?
I
As a
do,
Wealthsimple
yes.
account? How do you find you do mostly everything on your, do you do it on your desktop or on your phone?
Questrade, I use the desktop version because the app is like dog water. There you go.
Okay. Dog water. Good. Okay. Because I had both for quite a while, and I just ended up moving everything over to Wealthsimple because I do
You
everything
don't
on
need Questrade.
my phone. Yeah, it's their actual the interface you use, and it's actually kind of convoluted how
Their
to
app
enter
is
and
made specifically for desktop, and it's very. If you use Wealthsimple, you're gonna find that the app from what is it like Quest Mobile or Quest Edge or something of the sorts. But like, I haven't used their mobile app for probably like 6 months now because it's like not good. And
no.
even with their desktop, number one, they don't send you any distribution information. So the Questrade portion I access to passive because I think Questrade is that's a main sponsor of passive.
It's
So
free,
their
right?
integration, yeah, so their integration is pretty much set in stone. That never disconnects. So I take all the distributions information from Questrade and I see it in passive directly. So that part is amazing because believe it or not, it's very hard to actually find like the activity breakdown of your accounts in Questrade directly. So it's like it's a bunch of it's very complicated, and just the whole trading cycle. Granted, I think it's really good for doing like stock research, and if you want to go through that, the market research, market news, and all of that. So I think it's good for that. But otherwise, if you know what you want to buy and you want to just make it nice and easy, Questrade doesn't really make it nice and easy for you. So there's no point in having it. And the only reason I still have that account open is because I still can't move my FHSAs I started with Questrade over. So it's still over to Wealthsimple. So that's why it's still separate as it is.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, I would have gotten rid of it a long time ago, but I'm kind of stuck with it for now. So yeah, that's my experience.
We're all stuck with a broker we don't like.
Granted, Questrade overall is really good for ex-residents and expatriates because Wealthsimple won't support that. Yeah,
I did notice with Questrade, you could buy things you can't buy on Wealthsimple. Like
yeah,
I was buying some
Really?
bank stock from Brazil, some gas companies from Brazil, and they were all on Questrade. None of it was on Wealthsimple.
Really?
Preferred shares, I believe, aren't on Wealthsimple either.
So Shawn, you decided to buy HHIS in your margin account.
I did.
And you weren't worried about the 50% margin requirement?
It's 30%.
Is it 30 now?
Yeah, it's 30. Yeah.
Since about 4 months ago. It's been 30%.
I was gonna say it was like August, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what about the tech bubble or the AI bubble? Does that worry you or?
No, I don't think it's gonna happen. Not anytime soon.
Oh, you're that optimistic, huh?
I am. I think there's going to be banking issues in the States before there's a tech bubble. I think that.
Okay.
I think the banks have lent out too much money in the States. You know, to all these hedge funds and everything. And my tinfoil hat's getting on tight here, but I think there's going to be, you know, I was reading the other day in 2025 there was I can't remember the exact number, but it was like 43 banks had actually went out of business in the States in 2025.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. It was a lot. It was a lot of banks. Like obviously they're, you know, they could be little town, you know, 3 branches kind of thing, but it was a lot of banks that went out of business.
Yeah, because so I think there's thousands. I think there's thousands of banks in the States, right? It's not like Canada where we have our 6 big ones and a few little ones, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, like every state basically, you know, has their own little, you know, state bank that has, you know, 30, 40 branches or whatever. And
yeah,
you know, so I think there's going to be more of a banking bubble more than anything in the States. But that's just my thoughts. I'm sure everybody else has their own. You know, I just think this AI it's here to stay. It's, you know, all the big companies are pouring billions of dollars into it. I don't think it's going anywhere. What do you
I
think,
don't think
Paul?
it's going anywhere. No, I don't think AI is going anywhere. We use it more and more every day.
It's being integrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I guess just the question is whether or not they got to figure out how to make money from it, but I'm sure they will.
Like, who knows? Maybe in another 2 or 3 months, we can just go on, one of these AI chats and just say, hey, make a 1-hour video of Paul, JJ, and myself and talking about margin, and we'll just upload it. It won't even be us,
Yeah, apparently with Riverside, you can do that. You can write an incomplete script and you can have a video dub version of yourself and not just be you.
Really?
Like I
maybe not an entire episode, but you can definitely add AI versions of yourself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's here already.
Do you guys use Chat GPT at all when you're making videos or titles or descriptions?
I use Gemini to help with the descriptions.
Do you have to pay for Gemini or? Yes, I don't pay for the chat. I just use whatever free version we have.
Yeah, I think it's good enough as long as your as long as your prompts are specific enough. Because that's the bigger thing. When it comes to these AI chatbots, you need to make your prompts as specific as possible in order to get the optimal results that you're looking for. If you're putting in some generic, I don't know, help me design a thumbnail or help me design a title without actually providing the exact specifics of what you're looking for, well then the output you're gonna get is very generic.
Yeah,
so
the more details, the better, for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the more information you can tell it about your video or whatever, then the more, the better it's going to be.
I would say you don't even need to pay for any of these subscriptions unless you're like a software engineer or you're like a coder or you're doing something very AI heavy, like almost every single day, which is required for your job. Then okay, sure, then definitely pay for that. But for the day-to-day, casual user, you don't really need it. Yeah,
because if you use it too much, it'll freeze you out, right? Like,
exactly.
I think once you ask it so many questions, then it freezes for a while. So if you really needed it for work, then you'd have to pay for it. But
are you paying for it?
I don't pay for it. No.
Sounds like Paul likes his subscriptions.
No, the only thing we pay for right now, I think, is Canva. We pay for Canva, because we get more. We were having issues with the free version. We used the free version as long as we could, and then we were starting to have issues with it. So we paid for the pro or the premium version, whatever it is.
How do you find it, the pro version?
I find it very confusing, but luckily my wife has figured it out. So I just make the videos, and then she has to worry about editing them.
That's fair.
Yeah, it works.
Are you crediting her on your channel?
Tracy's name gets brought up quite a bit, eh, Paul? Like
every once in a while.
We try to give her praise,
She deserves the recognition.
Man, she's a workaholic, man. She's a workaholic.
She is. She has to get up. I think she has to get up at 4:30 in the morning to go to work.
Every single day?
No,
damn.
No, just tomorrow.
I'm like, damn, otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely. I couldn't imagine doing that every day.
Any new or exciting? What do you guys? Any new and exciting ETFs come out recently, other than 60? I guess is the only one I can think of. That's
Harvest filed a new perspective for 6 more ETFs today. I don't know if you saw that. Harvest.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Nice.
They're coming out with more.
Weren't you on Blossom today, Paul?
Apparently not enough.
It was like when it first came out, it was like every third post on Blossom was about.
Yeah.
Really? Wow. I guess people are signed up for their emails.
There's one of them is actually going to be, I think it's going to be like a 60 direct competitor from Harvest.
Oh yeah.
And then there's some other enhanced yield HPYE, but we don't have no idea what that is actually on. But then there's also a bunch of single stock ETFs. One of them is Block. One on Block, one on Johnson & Johnson. There's one on
was it JP Morgan as well?
JP Morgan is on there, yeah. And then there's Novo, and then there's one on Oracle, and then CrowdStrike.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm just like, are they all going to be added HHIS? Because at this point, there needs to be some kind of cap, right? If there's more and more coming out, it's getting kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, they'll have to start removing something, maybe something out of HHIS, move something back in.
I think it's okay if they add them as long as they don't keep any bad ones like YieldMax does, right? Like YieldMax has some that are so terrible, like Murni or whatever it is, and they don't get rid of them. So as long as they're doing okay or they're doing well, performing well, then keep them. But if they start to underperform or whatever, then get rid of them. Why drag down the whole fund?
Yeah, hopefully they have that in the prospectus and they can do modifications easily. But we're gonna have to see.
Interesting. 6 more.
Yeah. It was big news this morning.
Are you guys buying a lot of the single stock ETFs or?
No, I don't buy any of the single stock ones.
I've slowed down. I think it's almost better just to buy HHIS, and then, you don't have the swings like you have with some of the single stock ETFs, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. It's time to maybe start rebalancing the portfolio a bit and get rid of some of the single stock ones.
What's on your cutting list, Josh?
Don't you dare say MSTE.
Do it.
I bought more. Did I tell you guys that?
No, did you?
Yeah, I bought more.
I stopped. I was gonna say I stopped at
$500 more.
Oh,
yeah. I'm gonna keep buying more. I'm gonna buy at least 500 a month.
See, I have a little battle going on in my head. You see the price, it goes down, but in my mind, I'm like, Bitcoin is gonna go back up. Like,
right.
I have no doubt in my mind, Bitcoin will go back up. Strategy, it's gonna follow what Bitcoin does. It'll go back up. But we all know, like with these ETFs, we get a little more of the downside than we do the upside, right? How much is it going to go back up?
That's true.
Is it going to go back up to, I'm at around just under $14 cost basis on MSTE. Am I going to get back up there? Maybe
but if
you never know.
Strategy hits 500.
No, but let's say MSTE is going to go back up to 10 to $12 a share. Would it be better to buy it now at 550?
Absolutely. That's
right?
The conundrum in my head. That's where I get in this battle of thinking. Like I said, I in the last month I've bought, I don't know, about 300 shares in the last month.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going to spend some of the money I have sitting in my account on some more shares. But I feel I don't want to, but I want to.
Yeah. See, that's what happened with Tesla, right? When Harvest came out with their TSLY ETF, I wanted $5,000 worth. That was my limit. And it was between 12 and 13 bucks a share. As soon as I bought my $5,000 worth, it went down. Right? It just kept going down. And then once it started going back up again, I'm like, okay, because I think it got down around 5 something. Once it started going back up to 6, 650, 7, I started adding in more, and I was able to bring my average cost down to, I think, 8 something, right? So now I'm in the green.
Nice.
If I had never bought more, my average cost would still be over 12 bucks.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it's going to disappear. I don't think this ETF is going to collapse or anything. I highly doubt it. So yeah, I think I'm going to cap it at probably like 2,000 shares of it. I think that'll be my absolute.
What are you at right now?
Maybe just over 1,100.
Okay. What is that? What is the percentage of your overall portfolio though? Like 50%?
Trying to do the math. No. Now that's GME. No. Just kidding.
But I start trimming.
I think it's around. I think it's 17%.
Oh, that's
a
not
little
bad.
high. It's not horrible, but a little high, but not horrible. But I've been building up a lot of my other positions now, right? I like, Utes and so on.
Yeah.
The defensive ones for, in case something does happen. But yeah, I'm going to keep building it. You know what? For even on the whatever just over $5 now, 35 cents. Even if it goes down to 30 cents, it's still a hell of a distribution.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
and we all like. JJ? I just don't want to find myself chasing a number.
Sorry,
what? Do you have MST or you don't?
I have some. I still have. I haven't been adding to it though. I have some of it in my non-register, and I have some of it in my FHSA. So I'm just like, I'm gonna leave it there, and then collect the distributions, and then see what I want to do with the distributions. I'm in no rush to like sell it or add to it or whatever, considering that this heightened volatility with strategy isn't going to go away anytime soon. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know what I want to do with it yet. Well, I know for the fact that Gary's just going to keep adding.
Is he really?
Oh, he is.
Wow. How much does he have now?
In his public portfolio, he's doing a road to $1 million series. In his current $300,000 portfolio, 60% is in strategy.
I thought his covered call portfolio was only $100,000.
No, he changed it.
He decided to go higher.
Yeah. way higher, and he's now he's basically using all of his distributions that he collect from strategy to either build up in cash or to add it in XUS, which is the regular S&P, and HDIV. So he's building up those two positions specifically, and then he's trying to add up he's trying to build up at least $100,000 in cash and add that to value stocks, do what he does best, and then trying to turn a $300,000 position into 1 million within 5 years, and then see how that goes.
Wow.
So that's part of his new 1 million executive club series.
Okay. That's his okay. So we won't be able to see those videos. That's all
No,
right.
I can.
No.
I'm part of the membership.
Did you join?
Yeah.
Yeah, right on.
I'm interested. So I'm just like, hey, might as well support him. So why?
Right on. Yeah, I'm interested to see. I don't know if Adriano already did a recent portfolio review, but I know he's buying a lot of MST as well. And he's got some like member only videos where he's showing how much he buys every week.
He's doing like $500 every week, I think, something like that.
I'm not sure, but
if I remember correctly, I might be off. But he is buying MST weekly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think it's gonna. I mean, I don't think Harvest would do this if they didn't know more about the company, understand it better than we do, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're the experts, not me. So
by all means, they could reverse split it if it goes down to like $2. So we'll see.
Apparently, they've never reverse split a stock in their like history. So I don't think
that's a good sign.
I don't think.
What you think? What if it goes down to like $1 or like 50 cents?
Yeah, well, I think they'll probably get to the point where
will you start panicking then, Shawn, when it goes down to like $1?
Yes.
I don't know if I'll panic. Maybe I'll try to convince myself it was a hard lesson to learn.
Yeah, no kidding. No, but I think if it keeps going lower, they'll just keep cutting the dividend, right? And eventually they'll probably cut. Aren't
they at a hard cap of like 25 cents per share or something?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'd have to get AI to read the prospectus and let us know.
That's true. Summarize the most important points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think you're right though. I think they had like a limit of how low it could go, but I mean to protect
it's somewhere around the 20. It's like somewhere between the 20 to 25 cents per share for all of them. But let's see if strategy makes the first exception.
Yeah. Well, hopefully Bitcoin will turn. I was actually thinking we might get a Santa rally, but so far we haven't had much for Christmas this year.
Hey, it's not close. It's not Christmas yet.
We're not close enough yet. Yeah,
still too far away, Paul. Not there yet.
Still might be an end of the year rally.
Oh yeah, could be.
Yeah, we're not even at halfway of the month yet.
Yeah. So you're loading up on HYLD. It's doing really, really well. I think it was over.
It's just core position. So
over $15 a share again.
Yeah.
Might have to add that to my. I was thinking about adding QQCL and USCL to my margin account.
I have those too.
Yeah.
Why not? They're good, solid positions.
I think so.
Are we speaking? At this point, HYLD is more like a proxy to NASDAQ than anything. Just because of the amount of stocks they actually hold in their underlying. So they're 90 stocks, give or take. So they're more, technically in terms of their allocations, they're more S&P equivalents. But in terms of the actual stock selection, it's more NASDAQ-ish. So it's kind of like an in-between. So yeah, you can't go wrong adding HYLD, QQCL, or USCL. And USCL is probably the most boring out of the three. So, which is good for a margin account.
Yeah, boring is good. I've honestly been waiting for HYLD. Like I'm waiting for this big recession, for the crash, so that I could buy HYLD.
You've been waiting a long time.
Yeah, I've been waiting. I've been waiting for it to go below my average cost so I could buy more.
What's your average cost now?
Like $13.50 or something.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
Mine's at $14. So I'm just like, whatever. Who cares?
Well, if you just added more, right? So you're averaging up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at $12.24 on HYLD.
Wow.
Ooh, okay.
That's all right.
Yeah.
And he's got 10 shares.
I only 150.
That's all right.
That's not bad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going to perform, what isn't going to perform, right?
Yeah.
But I think
No,
the
it's
last
done
time
so
I
well.
bought any was
How are you guys'
October.
FEQT and XEQT case study going? Might as well compare the results so far.
Yeah, I think I'm winning right now.
Yeah, I'm up
Unless
0.79%. I'm not even up a full percent yet.
You're up overall?
Yeah. Overall,
We haven't.
0.79%.
We haven't had it that long, right?
No. It's when was our first purchase? November 10th was our first purchase on it.
Oh, you're ahead of me now. I'm up 0.59%. You jumped ahead of me.
It's funny, you know, when if I go and look at because I have it all on Yahoo
Autopilot?
Finance.
No.
You know, yeah. Well, actually, I do have it on autopilot by every Monday morning, but
Yep.
when I do have a second and scroll through Yahoo Finance, and it's like one of the top ones up on the screen, the two of them, and I'm looking, I'm like, oh man, Paul's up again today. I never see mine being ahead of yours, but I guess at some point I've pulled ahead by point.
Well, mine XEQT is down 0.72% today. So
Oh, really?
maybe that's what happened.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down overall too.
FEQT was down 0.71, almost
Okay.
identical. Well,
Yep.
I guess they should be fairly similar, right?
More or less.
Yeah.
Do you guys,
Absolutely.
Shawn, I know you used to buy physical silver. Do you guys track silver at all anymore?
No, I still when Anna when she flies to Dubai or somewhere, I still get her to try to pick me up some physical gold when she's there.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a little bit of that tucked away in my sock drawer.
That kind of stuff you want to maybe put in like a vault or something. Sock drawer is kind of too risky.
I just bury it in the backyard. Yeah, I figure it's safe there. No, it's locked away. It's definitely locked away. I love, you know, the art on it and the packaging it comes in, everything. It's actually pretty good because you can actually buy it out of vending machines there. Like you'd go and buy a Coke out of a pop machine. You can actually go to vending machines and buy gold there. So.
What are they?
Okay.
How many grams are they?
No, just every time she goes, it's like 1 gram. I don't want her getting in any kind of trouble bringing home anything of extreme value or anything. So she brings home like a gram at a time. And so it's only like whatever, $110 US or whatever. It's not a big deal, right? Because she's gone for a week usually, or 4 days, 5 days. So she's allowed to bring back so much stuff, but don't want her getting in any trouble.
No, but I think like silver in Canada now, you know, the silver maples, they're like $85 a piece now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Silver went up to what, $46 an ounce now?
That'd be US, right?
Yeah, US. Yeah, it's huge right now.
Yeah,
it's like doubled in price in the last year or something. It's crazy.
Yeah, silver and gold.
Because didn't originally, Paul, Logan originally started with collecting silver?
Yeah, it was in the 20s.
I did for a while. Yeah, when it was in the 20s, I did for a while and I held on to it. Like I didn't hang on to it long enough, and then I was just like, I'm gonna get rid of it. It's big, it's bulky, it's not worth that much. Yeah. Because like I said, it took up a lot of space. It wasn't, the value of it wasn't there. I wish I had a hold on to it now.
Yeah.
Great time to get rid of it.
Yeah. I just find I like silver. I like buying silver coins, but I find they're not very liquid, you know?
No. Like you probably
nothing physical is liquid. That's the only thing. Like
anytime you go anywhere to sell it, their, you know, buy and sell prices there's such a big gap in there. Yeah, obviously they're running a business. They're there to make money too. So you can't blame them on it, but you lose a lot when you sell.
Yeah. I don't know if you've ever done it, JG, but whatever the spot price is, they'll add like $10 to a coin, you know, like a silver maple. Then if you bring it back the next day, they'll only pay you the spot price. So you lose the premium.
Wow.
Unless you can.
That's why I don't want to deal with physical commodities.
Yeah, unless you can find somebody to buy it from you and try to get some of the premium, but I don't think you'll get all of it.
Like a private dealer?
Yeah. Or just like a neighbor or somebody, you know, go on Facebook and tell them you're selling silver and and somebody will buy from you, but they're not going to pay you the full premium either. Otherwise they could just go to the store and buy it. So
exactly.
All right. What do you think? JJ's yawning. Should we wrap this up?
JJ, what were you doing today? You're working hard.
I am working a lot.
Yeah.
Plus, I remember I also had that 2.5 hour live stream with Gary. just earlier today. So like that's like a lot of energy. So I'm just like, what are we saying here? Are we uploading this for tomorrow morning?
Sure,
we could do
why
it
not?
tomorrow, or we can do it for Sunday, whatever you guys want. I don't think we can upload it for tomorrow, Shawn. We need Tracy to upload it. She's gonna be flying all day.
Let's do Sunday then. It's probably best.
Sure.
Yeah. So we're gonna have this get Riverside do his thing for tomorrow morning. So sound good?
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, gentlemen. Anybody got any big plans for this weekend?
No
Dead
big plans.
silence.
Might do some last minute Christmas shopping or window shopping or something.
Oh, I'm actually going to my sister's house tomorrow for family Christmas, like early Christmas dinner.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that sounds fun.
yeah, we're doing that. So, but we always go for a round lunch because my parents got to drive 2 hours to get here.
Wow, that's long.
Yeah. So we're doing that, and then tomorrow night we might be going out with Janice, and who knows? I don't know yet. You guys are busy, so you're not coming.
Back to line dancing?
Yes, back to Collective Arts to drink beer and line dance.
I thought it was kind of odd today that Anna texted me and said, hey, if we leave your Christmas party early, can we go back to Collective Arts and do line dancing? Now it all makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys
Janice, then Tracy were trying to organize it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I have no problems leaving work Christmas party early. We'll go there, have dinner, say hi. I see them every day at work, go have dinner with them and yay, Christmas, Irish goodbye and out the door.
Yeah. JJ, did you get some new lighting or anything? It looks like you got some different lighting.
No. Oh, it's just the screen I have. Is it still prominent, or was it just before?
It just went down now. It was a little bit brighter a second ago.
Yeah, because I have the other screen. It's like all white. So I had my spreadsheet open. So I think it was just that, lighting up in the background.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think I'll add some LED light strips in my background. So yeah, moving forward, we'll see how that goes.
I'm hoping I get some lighting for Christmas.
You probably change your background. What is behind you?
I'm just sitting in my kitchen. I think Shawn's doing the same thing.
I'm in my dining room.
It just shutters. Yeah, it's just shutters behind me.
Yeah,
The last couple of videos I did in my basement.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, the last few videos I did in my basement, I don't think the Wi-Fi signal was strong enough. So it was more like grainy and I think my lips were moving at a different time than the sound was coming out. So I'm trying to sit on the main floor closer to the router. There
you go. Or just get an extender for your basement.
Yeah, what's an extender?
When you have floors, your Wi-Fi signal would get interfered.
We got those little things that you plug in. Are you talking about those?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We have some of those.
Who are you with, Kojiko or
Bell?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm with Kojiko, and our internet's pretty good here.
Yeah. I think Tracy was looking at getting ours increased. Like apparently there's another level now, so we can go up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there's always a new level, right?
How much are you guys paying for internet?
What's
Curious.
that?
How much are you guys paying for internet? Curious.
I don't pay anything. She pays for it.
How much are you paying for internet then?
Yeah.
We
split the bills, right? So I pay for some things and she pays for others. So I don't ever see the Bell bill.
Mine with tax is just over $60, and we're with Kojiko, and we have the 1 gig service. So
that's really good.
Yeah.
But that's just internet?
Yeah, just internet, no cable or anything, just internet. Nobody here watches TV.
You don't have a home phone?
For 1 gigabit per second, that's pretty good. That's really good, actually.
Yeah, you know what? Paul and I did a little video where we talked about cutting your expenses to be able to invest more money. And I called Kojiko and I said, like, I'm going to go to, whatever Joe Blow's Wi-Fi service out in Grimsby.
Okay.
And it was like $52 a month. And they're like, well, we can't do that. And eventually he just said, well, I'm not going to stay with you then if I can get the same service with somebody else. And they finally just gave in and said, okay, fine. We'll give it to you for that price.
That's
perfect.
It.
2 year.
Can't harm you.
2 years at that price. I'm in.
And then what do you use Netflix or?
Yeah, like we have a couple of Amazon Fire Sticks. We watch a couple of movies, a series. Other than that, there's nothing on TV I want to watch.
No, Tracy loves her TV.
It's all garbage. So yeah,
she loves her on demand, and she records shows, and so I tried to get her to get rid of it to save money, but she doesn't want to.
I can't. You know, I get home from work, make dinner, clean up, watch one of JJ's videos. I don't have time to watch TV.
Yeah, there you go. See?
Well, you got something else? You got something to watch tomorrow morning?
I'm looking forward to it. I'll be watching.
With Gary?
No, with Leon.
Oh, yeah. Right on. How's Leon doing?
He's good.
Yeah.
At least the second time around, the pacing is better. So we'll say that.
Sean, did you watch the video
he's a super
he put
nice
out?
guy, though. Leon is such a nice guy.
Hey, Sean, did you watch the video he put out about his life?
I haven't watched all of it. I think I got halfway through it.
Yeah.
I do. You know what? That'll be the second video I watch tomorrow. Watch the rest of Leon's. We'll watch JJ's first.
That's something else, though, to come to Canada and have to sleep in a bedroom with your parents and your siblings. And that's a struggle. He's done really well.
Yeah, absolutely. He's ambitious. He's done very well. Very well. You know, and when we met him at the Blossom event, too, he was such a nice guy. Like, he was just very genuine, very pleasant, right?
Yeah.
It was nice
to
meet
meet
guys.
him. Time for me to get back to watching TV.
I need to go eat dinner. I haven't eaten. I'm starving.
You haven't eaten dinner yet?
I'm starving.
11 o'clock. You must be starving.
I was finishing the wrapping up the edits for tomorrow's video. I just finished it, and it's just finished.
JJ, you got to look after yourself, man.
Yeah, go have something to eat.
Yeah.
All right, guys,
All right,
take
gents.
it easy. Yep, take care. Talk to you later.
Everybody have a great weekend.
See y'all for part 3 of this Margin Hangout.
Yeah, right on.
I'm
gonna have to outbuy Shawn. Damn it.
You do.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Do better.
Yeah, I will. Okay.
Hey, that's exactly right, JJ. Do better.
Do better.
Hey, do we have to
change
wait
your name change your name to do better?
To do better. Do we have to wait for this to upload, or is it okay?
No, we have to wait.
Yep.
All right. Peace out, y'all. We're gonna end the recording here.
All right.